All right, class, and have a nice day once again. So this is the last topic that we do have with our graph, basically, which is the shortest path algorithm. So shortest path actually is defined as the minimum cost route from one vertex to another. So basically, we are looking for a route which is definitely having the cost, least weighted cost. So that is our thing that we are basically looking for. So let me just put some value first because I forget to put some value here. So butangan ko anay. So let me finish the process. Say for example, this is 3, this is 20, that is 21, for example. Then this route is basically 4. Then this route is basically 17. I'm sorry, class. This is not really good. And then here is 12. And then last here is 14. Then this is 5. This is 8. 6. So this will be 6. So for example, 6. Okay. We have already we have here the specific values already. So shortest path algorithm, since I was able to mention that defined as the minimum cost route. So we are looking those vertices do have the minimum cost or the least weight edges. So we actually do have some example of shortest path, which are the Dijkstra's algorithm, Bellman-Ford algorithm, and many more. But right now, we'll be going to just focus in specific to Dijkstra's algorithm. Okay. Dijkstra's algorithm is basically, we are finding, this is Dijkstra's algorithm that we are just finding the shortest path from a specific route or from a source of vertex, which is basically to all other vertices in that graph, or single source path. Amo lang ginasa. So single source path to all vertices, and still definitely applies to all of this shortest path algorithm. We are still finding, or we are still following the algorithm, which is should not be a cycle. No. What I mean, we are just finding the shortest value na get tasang distance about this, which is we have the vertex and the distance. So sa inyong exam, inyo i-focus ang distance. Then you just update the elements, everything. So here, let's try to basically take this slowly. So let me zoom it in better. So the value, suppose class, we are starting from a given point, which is from root node A. So sa A ta mag-start. So 0 ang value ni A. That is 0, since wala siya value. So you can start at any given point. However, in my exam, you need to start 0 or into A node, since para same na lang ta gyapon sang result. So basically here, class, we do have 6 vertices. So that's why I put A, B, C, D, E, F. Distance 0, then we do the relaxation, which is other vertices. I mean, will be going to declare that as a infinite. So as we go along, we could be able to update that one later on. Since we begins at node, we select the source node. That is the basic fundamental we are following here. Then we initialize the distances of all the vertices as the infinite, except the source node, which is the 0, the A. Since A is the root node, amo na siya taga-start, 0 pa iya value. So the other thing is will be relaxed. So just put that infinite. Okay, here we go. With regards to this one, just look for the route or the, basically look for the, you need to look for the adjacent of A. What will be the adjacent of A? There is B, C, and D. So for A and B, what will be the distance? 0 plus 8. You just add their specific value to that specific adjacent path value. So 0 plus 8 is 8. So basically, 8 is much more less than infinite. So therefore, infinite will be cancelled. So here, class ang distance mo, like I said earlier, that 0 ang root node. Then infinite dana yung iba. We will show that one like this. So we already updated the letter B, node B, which is 8. Then we canceled the given letter, the infinite, since 8 is better than infinite. So there, na may value pa si 11. So si A to D adjacent, which is D, A to D is 11. 0 plus 11 will be 11. So here, we'll begin to cancel the infinite since 11 is better than infinite value. So here, we'll begin to update the letter D as 11. Then we'll be going to cancel the infinite. So class, mind you, there will be ang sekreto din, kung pila ka bilog ang ang arrow naka-point sa iya, amo na dapat ang values nga ma-update mo sang distances. What I mean, so since here sa B, for example, we do have path nga nagpatubang lang sa iya, padulong lang sa iya, nagpoint lang sa iya, si 1, 2, and 3. So therefore, later on, it must be 4 values here, including the infinite. Later on, we'll be going to prove that one. Same thing with your solution here. All right, let's proceed. We are done with D and B. Here, we already done updating the element. So from B, we visit the adjacent for that one, which is basically the F as well as the C. So let's first go with the C. So from there, B is 8 plus 7, which is 15. So 15, update the infinite as canceled, then letter C will become 15. There you go. Then we canceled infinite, the same thing. Okay, there you go. We already done with C, B to F na naman, which is 21 and 14. So calculate for that one, which is, no, sorry, that's not 14, 8. Here is the value class. 8 plus 21, how much? That is 29, diba? So 29 is our value. So 8 and 29. I'm sorry. We'll use color blue. 29 there. Then cancel the infinite, then F, update that to 29. So that is 29, then cancel your infinite, since 29 is better than infinite. There you go. We are done with C and F. So let's proceed to letter C. So C is connected to where? I'm sorry, class. Earlier, nalipat tas ang 0. Asang A. Nag-connect pagali siya sa C. So, here, A to C, 0 plus 14 is basically 14. So, we'll update here. So, dapat mauna ni si 15, si 14 dapat. Kay next naman ta nag-visit sa kay 15. So, let's try to edit this. Pauna ta si 14. Para arrange. Since nalipat si Sir, visit earlier. So, right now, what will gonna happen? Si 15 ang makancel. Then, update here as well. Sang 15 ta, earlier, aton siya i-update. The same thing. O nabilin ang ulo ni 5. So, I'm sorry. So, that is 14. So, 14 for C. Cancel natin C, 15. Okay. There you go. We are already done. It's fixed right now. So, just follow the path. C is connected to, adjacent to F, and adjacent to E. That's only the adjacent for C. So, here, 14 plus 12, sang C to F. So, that is basically 14, add mo si 12, which is, will become 26. So, 26 is the least value. So, therefore, we cancel 29. Then, update your C, your F to 26. That's how simple it is. So, right now, cancel the 29. All right, there you go. 26 is updated. Then, next, C to E. So, 14 plus 17. How much will be the total? 14 plus 17, that is, pila gani? 31. Yes, that is 31. 31, then update, cancel C, infinite, then E will become as 31. 31. Okay, there you go. Cancel C, infinite class. So I'm using different colors para mas maintindihan nyo. All right. So we are done with C earlier. So ang kay C, ang nakapoint sa iya is 3. Dapat mag-visit man ta sa iya later. Dapat 3 ang 4 ang value. All right. So we are done with, sa din ta nag-stop earlier kay C, mantabay, nag-visit. So let's try to F na naman. Since si F ang atong ginuna kagina. It's up to you, class. Kung sa diin ka mo magpadayon, basta everything will be done and visited. So from there, F is connected to C, adjacent to C, adjacent to B, and that's only the thing. That's only 2. So from there, 26 plus 14, that is, let me calculate. Pila ganin na class, 26 plus 14 is basically 40. Yes, 40. Correct ba? 40. Then if that's wrong, class, just comment that in the below. 40 is basically the answer. I'm sorry. I need to use blue. 40. So 40 is still a greatest value. So 14 will be remain as the least value. So update C here as 40. Then still definitely crush the 40 and remain 14. So 14 lang yapon. So here, makita nyo na ang point. Again, pa-inchindi ko sa inyo. Kung pila ka bilog ang ara sa iya, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. That is basically what I mean. So that you could be able to know how many numbers you need to put there or how many distance you'll be going to visit. So we are done with that particular F to C. So how about for F to D, to B? So that is basically 26 plus the 4 to B, that is 30, basically. So here, we're just going to go ahead and update 30. Then 30 is much greater than 8. Cancel 30 and update here as 30. So basically, cancel mo lang yapon si 30 because 8 is better than 30. All right, there you go. We're done with F. So let's proceed to, tapos na tayo kay C. Let's proceed to E. What will gonna happen here? Since, no, we'll not proceed to C, E. Since, sino itong adjacent, tapos na kay B. So B is having 2 direct value or adjacent. So may 2 na siya. That's fine. We're already done. So A to D ta earlier, nag-stop. Kaya nagpadayon ta D nga path. So balik ta kay D. So for D, the basic, the adjacent for D is A as well as the E. So for D to E, that is basically 6. 11 plus 6, that is 17. So basically, update here, 17. All right, there you go. Then cancel 31 since 31 is having the greatest value. So update your E as 17. Then cancel the 31. Then, of course, I'm sorry, class. Let me just use another color. Tutang lang. Okay, cancel. So D to A, that is 11 plus 9 will become 20. So just put 20. Then still cancel 20 since basically 0 is much more better than 0. I mean, 20 is 0 is much more better than 20 since 20 is greater value than 0. All right, there you go. Wala na talain. So let's proceed to the last node. Wala na to na visit earlier. E is connected to A, adjacent to A, and adjacent to B, and adjacent to F. So let's now particularly visit those things. 17 is our E value, or the distance of E. So here, 17 plus 5, that is basically 22, I think. Yeah? Yes, 22. So just update your EA as 22, then still cancel since 22 is definitely a greater value than the 0. So we need to choose the shortest path as what we have mentioned earlier, the shortest value or the least weight value. So we are done with A. How about for B? E to B. That is 17 plus 3 will become 20. So update here. I'm sorry, that's very 20 is greater than 8. So no changes made. Just update and still cancel. You need to show those everything, class. And that way we will be in the same page. Then we are done with A to B, E to B. How about for E to F? So that is 17 plus 5. That is still 22. Sorry, 22. So cancel 26. Then 22 update into your F. 22. So that is absolutely, we'll cancel 26 and update 22. 22 will be the least value right now. So let's try to check. A is having a connection 2, so it must be 3. It's correct. B is having an adjacent direct to that node, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's correct. C is having a connection A, 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 here, that's correct. For F, we have 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's correct, since we have 4. Here we have direct adjacent 2. So we have 3 here, that's correct. For D, we have only 1. So we have 2 updates, so that's correct as well. So that is basically what we are just looking for with Dijkstra's algorithms, Dijkstra's shortest path algorithm, I mean. So right now, class, I want you also to total the shortest path, Dijkstra's shortest path cost. So shortest path, SP, for example, cost. Then total the least value 0 plus 0 plus 8, then plus 14 here, then plus 11, then plus 17, then plus 22. So that is basically how much. Let me check it in here. Calculator, please. 8, 0 plus 8, that's 8. 8 plus 22, 8 plus 22. 8 plus 14, 22. 22 plus 11 will be 33. 33 plus 17 will be 50. 50 plus 22 will become 72. So the total cost will be 72. So that is our Dijkstra's shortest path algorithm. That's very simple on how to come up with that. And that's the only thing that I want to show in your final exam or to see in your final exam. So that's basically what I want to have, class, only. So thank you so much and study for your exam.